Hi everyone, good afternoon, good evening, and good morning. Greeting you according to your time zone. My name is Chris, and this is ANC Candles and Car Air Freshness. How you all doing? I hope your week is going well. We're almost at the weekend. So last week I said I will be going. This is a note I gave to myself actually that I will be going out today to check on all the stores that our car air fresheners are, just to check on them, how they're doing. And because we're getting close to the holiday Christmas season, so I also wanted to introduce them to our car air fresheners for the Christmas time. Okay, give me a second here. So I went around with our Christmas packaging. Okay, I went around showing our um, our retailers and just to introduce to them what is coming, right? So some of them, actually two of them, said I should check back in October. Okay, this is September, so I should check back in October and they will go from there. All right, and I said okay, I will do that. Then I started driving to a different location. Then I saw a car that has ANC Candles car freshener in the car. So I was like, oh my God. So I drove close to the car. Fortunately for us, we both got stopped at the red light. So I turned towards her and she turned towards me, and I kind of showed her by dragging the string of my, let me see, of my car freshener and showing her, and she was like, oh wow. Then I brought down my window and she brought down her window too, and she was like, oh my God, and those so nice, they smell so good, right? And I said, yeah, they smell really good. And she's like, yeah, where did you get yours? And I said, well, I'm the owner, I make them. She was like, oh my gosh. She started screaming and she ran out of the car. She it's a red light. So she ran out of her car. I bet people behind her saying, what is she doing? She ran out of her car and came to me. I was like, oh my God, I'm so happy to meet the owner of something. Right? So she was so excited, and I'm like smiling and just happy to see that someone has my car freshener in her car and she's talking about how nice they smell. So I asked her, where did you get yours? So she told me she got it from one of my retail stores, right? So one of the gas stations she got it from. So I was like, oh, that's awesome. That's really great. So she's like, oh my God, you really make this stuff? I'm like, yeah, I really make them. So I showed her some of the car fresheners I have in my car, because I take some of my car freshener everywhere I go. I leave some in the car just in case I have to meet with a retail store, or I need to go pitch my product to a store. So I have something handy to show them. Okay, so I said, yeah. So I showed her some of the ones I have to let her know that yes, I really make this stuff. She's like, oh my God, that's so amazing. Please, can I have one? I'm like, sure, you can have one. So I gave her one of them and she ran into her car. I'll tell people that I met the owner of this. And you have a website? I say, yeah, I have a website. It's on the packaging. And she's like, yeah, do you have Christmas ones? I'm like, the Christmas ones are coming. So just like that, word of mouth can spread like that. So I was so excited to meet somebody who was excited also to meet me. So that was really cool. All right, so while I kept driving, I decided to stop at this one store, okay, that I have been trying to get to meet the owner for the past 2 years. So since 2020, during the COVID time, I've been trying to meet the owner of the store, and I couldn't meet this person. Every time I came there, they said he just left, or I just missed him. The next time I come there, they say, oh, he's on vacation, or he's doing something else. So I was just not fortunate to meeting this person. So today, while I was driving, visiting other stores, I said, let me just go and check if this person is there. So I got there and I was confused at first because the name has been changed. So I walked in the store and everything about the store has changed. Okay, so I was like, all right, am I in the right store or am I in the wrong store? So I introduced myself to the salesperson and I told them what I do. And she said, well, she's not the owner, but the owner is right behind me. I'm like, oh. So the owner came to me and we talked. I introduced myself and we started talking about candles. And because I went in there with my candles this time, okay, I have my candles in my car too. So I went in there and I actually wanted to sell my candles to this person. I don't think I would have, sold my car air freshener to them because they are kind of a different kind of store. They are a home, how do you call them? Home decor store, right? So they sell more of candles than anything else. So than any other handmade stuff. That's what I should say. They have other, other home decor things, that you can buy for your home apart from candles. But they sell candles as well. So I went in there and I talked to her about the candles that I wanted to sell to the previous owner. And she was like, yeah, she bought the company from the previous owner. She used to be a salesperson in the store, but she decided to buy the store, actually to buy it from the owner. So she said, yeah, she's seen my candles before. She's seen them before, but at that moment they are not ready to bring in that kind of candles, that pillar kind of candles in our store, that they already have people who supply them candles. So I said, oh, okay, so what about now? So she looked at it and she was like, right now, might not be a good time for them to carry my candles. But they see that I have candle melts, the wax melt. I said, yeah, I do. She said, yeah, customers love those and they've been asking for those. So she said, yeah, she'll be willing to carry my candle melt. So to me, that's a win. So I'll be making candle melts for this store, right? So before I left, she was like, well, do you have Christmas scents for your candle melt? And I was like, well, I don't have them right now. I don't carry them, but I have the Christmas fragrance oils for my car air fresheners. She's like, wait, you make car air fresheners? I said, yeah. So again, you got to be resourceful, right? I dug into my bag and I brought in my car air fresheners, right? And I showed it to her and she was wowed. She was like, okay, I like this. We can do this. Do you have them in Christmas fragrance? I showed it to her and I showed her all the packaging of my Christmas fragrance, of my Christmas packaging and how they will be fragrance with this scent. And she's like, oh, you have them a lot. I love this. We can carry your car air fresheners and your candle wax melt. So that's a big win for me. I've been trying to get in this store for a long time. And today I was able to get a yes from the owner. So I just want to encourage you guys out there, you go out there, you knock on doors, no matter how many times you've gone there and you haven't gotten a reply or response or any positive outcome, keep going, keep knocking at those doors and keep, asking to see the owners and keep selling your product, keep pitching them. You never know when the doors are going to open for you, just like it just opened for me. So now I have some Christmas fragrance for my car air freshener to go start making and some wax melts that I will start, selling to these people. And also I have the other store who ordered the Christmas car air fresheners since July, I believe. So I'm going to start their order this week. Actually, this weekend I'll start their order because I have to deliver it to them first week of October. All right, guys, that's all I wanted to share with you guys. I want to encourage you guys, if you are kind of scared in going out to talk to retail stores, you shouldn't be. If anybody should be scared, it should be me. Because when I first started, I was very, very nervous just to even show my friends my candles or anything I was making. I was even scared to show my co-workers what I was making. All right, but you got to build some confidence. You got to build that confidence. Go out there the first time you meet somebody. Okay, and you pitch your product to them at a store, I'm telling you, your confidence will start increasing. You might make some mistakes the first time, but don't let that slow you down. Don't let that stop you. Don't let that deter you from pushing on. You have to treat this business as if it's your full-time business. Okay, even though this is not my full-time job or business, but I treat it as if without this business, I don't have any other source of income. All right? If you treat your business like that, you will start seeing progress in it. Okay, so I want to encourage you guys to, step out there. If you haven't, done it at all, let it be this time to step out there. If you're waiting for a sign, this is the sign. Go out there and do it. All right, go out there and do it. If you have questions before you want to step out there, you can, leave that question in the comment section, or you can send me a text or an email and ask your questions about that. Join the Facebook group and ask your question on that. Okay, please get out there and let your product be seen out there. All right, guys, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Hit that bell notification so that you will be notified when I put videos like this online. Okay, don't forget to like. All right, guys, you take it easy. I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.